Hello guys. Oh gosh. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aubrey. If you are a new face to my channel, welcome. Today I wanted to see just how much I can look like Vanessa Hudgens with makeup. So naturally we look a little bit the same. Obviously we have different features, but we look very similar in certain aspects. So I wanted to see just how much I could make myself look like her, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is not me trying to turn into her. Obviously she's one of my inspirations, but I love myself and how I am, and I am in no way, shape, or form trying to turn into her besides this video. So just throwing that out there, you are beautiful the way you are, and do not try to be like anyone else because you are perfect as you. Remember that. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so we're just gonna look up Vanessa Hudgens on Pinterest, and we're gonna see what we can find that I can imitate. So I know a lot of the time she has like a lot of different looks. I'm trying to find something with like straight hair because I really don't want to curl my hair. So and my hair, obviously a while ago I cut it, but it has grown out a lot since then. So it has to be like the same length-ish, which is gonna be difficult. We're not doing good on there, so we're just gonna go to her Instagram because I know she does post a lot on her Instagram. The weird thing I saw earlier was this picture. I'll pop it up right here. Like, we look kind of, like, not really, but like kind of similar in this picture, which freaked me out when I first saw it. She's honestly one of my inspirations because she works so hard, and we're not gonna get into all of that because I have a lot to say about her. Like, I just love her so much. Okay, so I found one that I kind of decided on specifically for the makeup aspect of it. It just shows like a nice angle of her face. It is this one. She is also darker than I am at the moment because I'm very, very pale at the moment. But I think this one works pretty good. Her hair is also a lot shorter than mine. But we're just going to work with it and do the best that we can. So this is the other angle that she posted on her Instagram. And it just looks like she has a little bit of purple. I don't know if it's eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna start with what I always use to start. Sorry, I just like picked up my face with red. Do that. Okay, so the bronze in her face is very there. It is there. It's there. So I'm gonna use the True Match, the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation in N3 Natural Buff. And it is still a little bit lighter than her skin tone in the picture, but it's not too bad. But to actually apply the foundation, I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics Flawless Complexion Brush. She does have a very nice bright under eye with a lot of nice dark bronzer and contour. So I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way concealer. I love this stuff, use it all the time. And this is like the concealer I normally use just for me and my normal skin tone. So it is a bit bright for this foundation, but we're gonna go in with a darker powder to set it. So it should be fine. Okay, before I set my under eye concealer, I am going to go in with the shaping and the bronzing of this look. because she does have a couple of features on her face that are different than mine. Obviously, because we are not the same person. She does have, like, I don't like using this term, like a butt chin, but it is a butt chin. So I do not have that, so I'm just going to make one. Okay, so that is step one of the sculpting. We are not done yet, but I'm just going to go in and set my under eye concealer with the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder. This is just like the little Try Me travel size one. And honestly, this stuff is pretty good. It's just for my normal skin tone, like my lighter, fair skin. It is a little bit darker, so I can't normally use it on my more fair skin. Once that part is done, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm just going to blend the lighter with the darker. Then we are going to do more sculpting and bronzing. So I'm going back with my Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm just looking at her face. Her nose shape is also a little different than mine. There is more of a point here, and these, like the side parts of her nose, go out more than mine do. So I'm going to take a little bit of a firmer, smaller brush, and I'm just going to shape my nose. And also I'm going to bring out my Cupid's bow because she has a more dominant one. Okay, now that I look crazy, I'm just going to go in and start blending this. I'm just going in again with a smaller brush, the one that I used for the sides of my nose, and I'm just going to bring this out a little bit more. Okay, then for the cheekbones, we are not done blending with this, by the way. This is just how it's gonna stay at the moment. But for the cheekbones, she does have really sharp cheekbones that go in. In this look, it kind of goes straight down instead of more at an angle. I'm gonna go in with my Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula and this bronzer brush from IT Cosmetics. And I'm first just gonna start bronzing up my face because in this look, her face is very bronzed. Then I'm going back in with my Hoola bronzer and the brush that it comes with. And I'm just taking a little bit to bring out the cheekbones a little bit more. Then I'm going to take my powder brush from IT Cosmetics and I'm going to go in and blend everything together. No, I'm filming a video.
Alright.
It's okay. I'm turning myself into Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, now that this has been mostly blended, I'm going to go in with the eyebrows, which she doesn't normally fill them in a lot like I do. It's more of a natural looking brow. So though I don't normally do this, I'm going to do this. For the most part, she has the same shape as me. And then I'm just going to brush it up to make the hairs more visible, like hers. To start with, again, the hairs are lighter on my face as well, because my natural hair is lighter than hers is. Her eye shape is also different than mine. It kind of curves upward. Since this is a neutral crease, I'm gonna go in with my Don't Quit Your Daydream palette from Tarte, since it is a very neutral-esque palette. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe M573 brush. And I'm just going to go in with Love, which is the shade right here. And I'm going to put this in my crease. Once that is done, I'm going to do kind of the purple that she did above her eye kind of as eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Off Tropic palette. I love this palette so much. And I'm going to use the purple shade out of this. And I'm just going to go in with this tiny brush and just put this along the center of my lash line up. That's not a mirror. Then also from this Off Tropic palette, I'm going to use this shade right here. And I'm just going to put this on my lid above that purple just to cover up the veins that I have on my eye. For her eyeliner in this look, there is a little bit of a wing, but it's not too much. It's just a little wing. I'm going to take my NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. And since her eyes are a little bit bigger than mine, I'm going to go right underneath the lash line with that, just to kind of make my eye pop a little bit more. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the purple, because she does have it a little bit on her lower lash line, right above the liner that I did, to make it stand out a little bit more. Before I do my lashes, I am going to brush them out just with this little brush that I have to make sure they're not already clumped together. This is also a little hack to make sure your mascara doesn't clump up when you put it on. So I'm using my Fully Charged mascara from PUR. And I'm just going to apply this generously to the lashes, because she does have nice thick lashes in this look. She also has just a little bit of the lower lashes as well. Then I'm going back in with my Hoola bronzer to make that. Then using this slanted brush, I'm going to blend this out just a little bit. We want this to stick around. But then the nose, I'm going to blend very well. And then we're going to do lips. So in this, she has a nice glossy natural pink lip, which calls for the Too Faced Pink Swan lip gloss that came in my Christmas collection from Too Faced. I'm just going to apply this I'm just going to add a little bit of this NYX Butter Gloss to make it a little more nude to match her shade. Then I'm going to give my face a nice spritz before applying my lashes and highlighter. So for lashes, I'm just using these Kiss lashes. Hers are a little more dominant and curly, but these are what I have, so these are what I'm going to use. So we have something that looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and apply highlighter. So this is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive, and this one is actually from Alyssa. I love this stuff. And I'm just going to apply this very generously onto my cheekbones. She does have a really nice glow. So for the outfit, I do not have something of that color or style really, so the only thing I really have is my black tube top, which can work, I guess. And then I'll just use like a cardigan to put over my shoulders like she has, and then I'll obviously have to put the bronzer or dark foundation on my neck and shoulders. She is nice and glowy on her collarbones and her chest and shoulder area. So I'm going to go back in with the highlighter and just highlight the collarbones, these parts of the shoulders, and then right here as well, just to kind of bring that out. I kind of look more like Demi Lovato. So I'm going to take my straightener. I'm just going to take tiny little sections and just curl them really quick in different directions. We just have to take the photos. Okay, so I'm on my floor, but we are going to do the editing portion of this whole process because I can't exactly look like Vanessa Hudgens. So I did my best with like makeup and whatever, but we don't look like her completely. So this is what we have. We have this, and then we have this. I just need to crop it. So we have this and that. So we're getting there. We're close. We just need to, I will screen record this and I will put this like right there where my ugly mattress is so you can follow along. I was a genius and did not screen record. I did to edit, so go me. So I'm just going to crop this a bit because my angle was a little bit closer than hers was. So I'm just gonna make her a little smaller. And then obviously we're going to crop mine so I don't have as much ceiling involved. You know what I mean? So first thing I'm going to do is go into probably airbrush, and I don't use this anymore. I used to use this a lot on my Instagram pictures to like smooth everything out, but I don't do this as much anymore because I don't feel the need to change myself to impress other people on social media. So I don't use this anymore, but for this case, we're going to use it because I'm trying to make myself look like someone else. I also need to flatten out and elongate my lips because my lips are like a little more thick this way, like this way, than like this way. And one of my eyes, like naturally, this eye is like the shape is just different. You can see in like in this case how my eyelashes look different. It's literally just because this eye bone like goes further down than the other one. As you can tell, my stance is very crooked just because of how my spine is. Again, I would not do this on a normal basis for social media. This is just the case that it's in because I'm trying to make myself look like someone else as like a little challenge. So don't recommend doing this for anyone. Then I'm gonna save that and go into Visco. Here is where I'm going to change like the lighting aspect of everything. The contrast is up, and then I need to adjust it because this is just like crooked a little bit. Then I'm gonna put a filter on it just to make it look a little more like hers. My top lip is just like out there. This is just the ball of my nose. Hers goes like down, mine goes like up. You can just definitely see the difference. Thank you guys for watching this week's video. Sorry there was no video last week. I've been a busy mess, but there's a video this week, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Let me know what you want to see on my channel, what you like to see and whatnot, so I can do that for you. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.